So we were talking about evaporators. After that, after the evaporation, after the juice has become concentrated to 65-degree bricks, it is sent here, that is for crystallization and separation in the vacuum pans. Crystallization. It is the next step in the manufacturing of sugar. Crystallization takes place in a single stage vacuum pan. Two words are being applied, single stage. They were multiple stage evaporators we have used. Here we are using the single stage vacuum pan. Vacuum means the vacuum has been applied. The syrup is evaporated until saturated with sugar. You have to evaporate the syrup in such a way that all the water is evaporated and we are just left with the sugar. How it is going to happen? As soon as the saturation point increases, now as the vacuum is applied to the solution, what happens? We have this saturation point at which the solution thickens to such level that you add small grains of sugar, right? When you add these small grains of sugar to it, what is going to happen? They are going to form the chains and they are going to rotate like that. These grains are called as seed. They serve as a nuclei for the formation of sugar crystals. This machine is going to rotate like this, and they are going to, all these sugar crystals, they are going to rotate in a machine. And as soon as vacuum is going to break, they are going to settle down. So we were here. These grains are known as seed, which are added. They act as a nuclei. Additional syrup is added to the strike and evaporated so that the original crystals that were formed are allowed to grow in size. So we are again adding some solution to that so that your sugar crystals, they are growing in size. The growth of the crystal continues until the pan is full. Your vacuum pan is full. When the sucrose concentration reaches the desired level, the dense mixture of syrup and the sugar crystal is known as massicute, is discharged into large containers known as crystallizers. Crystallization continues in a crystallizer as the massicute is slowly stirred and cooled. See, massicute from the mixture is allowed to flow into the centrifugals, where thick syrup or the molasses. So this is the third byproduct of sugarcane industry, which we are going to get in the next step, that is the centrifugation. So we are here. We are doing what we call as crystallization. We have added the sugar crystals in that so that they form the nuclei, and we get the massicute, that is the mixture of this molasses and sugar crystals. Then we are sending it to for the process, next process, that is centrifugation. Now crystallization carried out in a single effect high vacuum boiling pans. Now bricks increases from 65-degree to 75-degree bricks by boiling at 60 C. There are three stages of crystallization. This we have discussed, that is nucleation, initiation and elongation. Nucleation, that is you are adding the sugar crystals. Initiation, that is they have started forming the chains. Elongation, now they are growing in size. Massicute, mixture of crystals and mother liquor, that is molasses, resulting from the crystallization, is transferred to the crystallizers. These are the crystallizers at low temperature. Now we are here, that is the process known as centrifugation. These are the centrifugals in which we are going to get the third byproduct, that is the molasses. The high speed centrifugal action is used to separate the massicute into raw sugar crystals, and molasses is done in revolving machines called as centrifugals. A centrifugal machine has a cylindrical basket suspended on a spindle. So we all know what is centrifugals. We have done that in the previous semesters. What it is, we have some machine like this. It is in this form. It rotates like at 1800 RPM. So the raw sugar we are going to get in is retained in the centrifugal baskets, and is because of the perforated lining retains the sugar crystals. The mother liquor or the molasses, it passes through these linings due to the centrifugal force. The final molasses contains the sucrose, reducing sugars, organic non-sugars, ash and water, and is sent to large storage tank. So this molasses is also used, which we are going to discuss in the further lectures. Once the sugar is centrifuged, it is cut down and sent to a granulator for drying, right? So what we have done, we have centrifuged the crystallized massicute. In that, what we have got? We have got the molasses. So here is the molasses. This is the centrifugal machine, 1800 RPM, from 100 to 1800. Molasses pass through the perforation and sugar crystals are washed with 85-degree water, and raw sugar and molasses are the two products which we are going to get here. See, a very beautiful flow diagram. Sugar cane, first byproduct, bagasse. Raw sugar juice is again sent to the clarifier, and then we get the mud which is used as a fertilizer. Then this is sent through the centrifugal machines, first of all evaporators, then vacuum pan, then centrifugation is done. So we get the sugar crystals and the molasses, that is the third byproduct. So after that, this sugar is dried. The sugar is dried in a dryers. Damp sugar crystals are dried by being tumbled through heated air in a granulator. The dry sugar crystals are then sorted by size through vibrating screens and placed into large storage bins. Sugar is then sent to a packed in a familiar packaging we see in the grocery stores. So these are the dryers, they are sorted and packed. So that's it all about the manufacturing of sugar. So these are the references, these are the notes from which you can see. I have taken the material and this is the presentation, and thank you so much. I hope you